Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Live from the den. Legacy Internet Radio. Thank you to everybody who has been rocking with us tonight. Had a outstanding, dope show tonight, and I'll get to all of my thank yous and all of that stuff here momentarily. Before I do that, it's time to show. We always make sure that we get some history in and we get a missing child in. We'll start going all the way back to 1831. 1831, Nat Turner was captured. We know what went on after that. 1966, the Black Panther Party was created in California. In 1974, Muhammad Ali defeated George Foreman in Zaire. We all know about that one. How they go? Ali Boumbaye. Is that how it goes? The champ is here, Grizz. And then finally in 1991, BET Holdings Inc., the parent company for BET, sells 4.2 million shares of stock in an initial public offering on the New York Stock Exchange. Of course, we know that led to the complete sale to Viacom a few years later. So a couple of on this day history facts for October 30th. At this time of the show, we always profile a missing and or exploited child. Tonight is no different. We're looking for Brianna Borata. Brianna Borata is missing from Hanover, Virginia. It's a northern suburb of us here in Richmond. She's a 17-year-old black female with brown hair, brown eyes. She stands 5'6", weighs 135 pounds. Last seen on October 24th, 2017, wearing gray sweatsuit, carrying a black book bag. She may be in the need of medical attention. If you've seen Brianna Borata, please contact the National Center for Missing and or Exploited Kids on their website, missingkids.org, or contact 1-800-THE-LOST, 1-800-843-5678. Or you can contact the Hanover County Sheriff's Office at 804-365-6140. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Live from the den, Legacy Internet Radio. It's time for us to go around the room. Everybody has an opportunity to close it out with their own individual rant and closing. We're going to start with our sister Ash in the back in the Sham Pipple room. Shout out to our brother, the utility player, Mr. 3375. You sitting in his space back there. Ash, what you got, sis?
Man, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody at Legacy Internet Radio, where independence is the key to building your legacy. I have been gone for a minute, but I'm back here for a moment, and I'm just so glad to be back in a room with the fam. Please, I'm going to give myself a little shout out. Get your hair. I know we were talking about natural hair, but for all the sisters that still want to weave it up for a moment, log on to www.joyandbodyhair.com. We got that good stuff.
You got it.
Other than that, log on to legacyinternetradio.com to listen to the show directly, okay?
You got it.
Because I do that too.
Yeah, you do. Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. Ain't no half step with Marcus J. Live from the den, Legacy Internet Radio. The inspiration, I always call him. The inspiration for Legacy Internet Radio, my brother, Jay Grizzy. What you got, man?
Thanks, Marcus, for having me. It's always a pleasure. They canceling House of Cards on the day Kevin Spacey came out. Sorry about that. Is that better?
Go ahead.
After he was accused of molesting, raping a 14-year-old boy 20, 30 years ago. Let me tell y'all something about these Hollywood cats. Because I didn't been around them a little bit in the entertainment field. There is levels to this game. And with the news breaking about the Weinstein guy, now Kevin Spacey, don't be too surprised if your favorite actor, singer, comedian, or whoever that's got two beans in a weenie, the media will come out the news will break. That better? That he done got caught out here inappropriately touching not just a woman, not just a man, but children, kids, teenagers, and breaking them in under the guise of they can help them or they can get them into the entertainment field. This is sickening. This is sad and sickening, and I'm going to tell you, it's probably been going on for a long time. It made me harken back to the Michael Jackson trial. It made me think, because I swore up and down, Michael ain't do it. Michael ain't do it. But then again, you just don't know. When you got all that money and willing to pay people off for hush money, the boy that played in the Lost Boys, who was the Corey Haim, killed himself. Killed himself because he was ashamed, because he was molested by men, people that are very powerful, that can give you all this fame and fortune and everything. Committed suicide, or he was on drugs and he might have OD'd. And then his friend, the other boy named Corey, I forgot his last name, but Corey Feldman. Now he wants to name people, but he can't, probably because he's got NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, or hush money that's being paid to him. I'm gonna tell y'all listening within the words of my mouth, there's some sick individuals that are in very high places in this world, i.e. the Trump dossier too. Y'all pay attention to this stuff, man. Not everything that looks good is good. And I'll end that as my rant. Make sure y'all go out, even though people try to convince y'all that your voice don't count. Make sure y'all go out and vote in Virginia for the gubernatorial election, or any election for that matter, throughout the country. That's Jay Grizz. I'm out.
Appreciate you, brother. Ain't no hashtag with Marcus J. Live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio joins us every fourth Monday of the month. Tonight she's with us on the 5th. Dating Pool Diva, author Charisma. What you got, sis?
I'm going to keep it short. I just want to, put it out there that I have an event coming up. It's called the RVA Jewelry Art Design Social, and I want everybody to come out and support. I'm selling my own artistic works, t-shirts, jewelry, other types of accessories, and I just want people to come out. It's November 11th at Brewers Cafe from 2 to 5 p.m. So you can come out anytime between that time frame, and you can purchase stuff, or you can just pre-order stuff that's unique. What is nice about the jewelry that I make is that it's custom made and designed for the customer. So whatever you want me to put together, I'll try my best to make it the way you want it made. And if you want to check out what my work looks like, you can go on my fan page, and that's RVA Jewelry Art Design. Thank you.
You got it. Ain't no hashtag with Marcus J. Live from the Den, Legacy Internet Radio. Last but not least, First Lady of Legacy Internet Radio, comedian S. Lissa P.
Again, thank you so much, Marcus J. and your Ain't No Half Stepping with Marcus J. family, Legacy Internet Radio, where independence, again, is the key to building your legacy. Again, Marcus, thank you. Grizzy, Charisma, Ashley, thank you guys for allowing me to be in your presence. And most of all, thank you to Miss Pam Mines so much for coming through to the Den of Legacy Internet Radio. Again, if you all need any information from her website is www.pammines, it's PAMMINES.com. She has all our information for any upcoming events, about her book, and any other information that you may need. Also, next Monday on Ain't No Half Stepping with Marcus J, we have two entrepreneurs from Richmond, Virginia. Well, one is from Richmond, the other one is from DC. They started Fly Clothing, which Fly stands for Forever Love Yourself. So Mr. John Shelton, he will be here in the Den of Legacy Internet Radio next week, next Monday, the 6th. And then the 9th, God willing, hopefully we will be having a special Me Too show here on Legacy Internet Radio. Again, Grizzy was just talking about Weinstein and Spacey and everybody else who's coming out with the sexual allegations against them. But I have reached out to I won't say victims. I will say survivors who have become of the part of the Me Too campaign, or has always been a part of it, but now again is having the voice to speak out. So I have reached out to quite a few brave individuals, including a counselor, and they will be here again next Thursday, November 9th, in the Den at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be looking for the posts for those on Facebook. And again, thanks a lot. Have a good night.
You got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciating everybody who has been here and been a part of the discussion tonight. Thank you to Lady Z, Quan, Nikki, Kiara, Laurel, Mr. 3375 for checking in on social media, and everybody else who has checked in. Thank you to Jay Grizzy, and thank you to Ashley, and thank you to Arthur Charisma, the Dating Pool Diva, for the Diva Diaries. Appreciate First Lady Legacy Internet Radio being here, as well as our sister Pam Mines, who gave us an outstanding first segment where we talked about autism and entrepreneurship, as well as a few other things. So outstanding. Check out the website pammines.com. Check out the event that we've got for her on November 18th, and make sure you come out and you grab something off the tree so that you can make sure that you are a part of that and help out folks. So this is what we do. This is our ministry, and we always like to make sure that we have folks who are part of us, who are a part of the community. So at this time of the show, time for me to close it out with my own rant and with my own closing. I'll be brief. I'll just say that in the last few weeks, just the last few weeks alone, she has tackled bringing down monuments and how the mainstream media ignores missing black children, girls in particular. I want to say that Shonda Rhimes is a genius and a national treasure. I love how she drops jewels in her shows. Love it. Basically, she said no one cares about missing girls unless a rich white dude cares about one of them. If you watch the show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Powerful. I hope that we embrace this sister and respect the power of the pen, because we can wake folks up in many, many ways. There's enough work to be done for all of us to choose our lane. And as someone who has profiled missing and or exploited children on every Ain't No Half Step with Marcus J for the entire 6+ years we've been on the radio, this was very personal to me. So I will say, way to go to our sister Shonda Rhimes. That is my Marcus's unrelated rant that had a little bit to do with what we talked about tonight, talking about missing children. We do that every single week. And so that is the end of the show. We will replay this show in its entirety immediately following this airing. Want to make sure that everybody is checking out all of our programming. Legacy TV every single Friday night here locally in Richmond, Virginia, and on YouTube. And Half Step with Marcus J starting in December. Life Ministries, # Brother Sister Shenanigans, Legacy Internet Radio Podcast, Couch Coach Live, A New Balance, I Got Something to Say, The Michael White Show, The Satin Room, and Doing Time. We are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we do this because y'all want us to do this. So we appreciate y'all rocking with us. We will, in fact, roll with y'all. So it's the end of the show. I want to remind everybody independence is key to building your legacy. Also want to say peace to all the stars and the squares and the abundance of water. The fool is thirsty. Those are the words of Bob Marley, who you hear singing in the background. And how to stay with Marcus J, y'all. Be live from the den of Legacy Internet Radio next week. Peace.